Hello, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. We got quite a few people talking in the Twitch chat already. Hello, Dan, Oscar, Miles, and Matt. Welcome. Hopefully you're all doing good today. Aimstick, hello, welcome. Hopefully everyone's ready for some more FTB Skies 2. And we can pick up from where we left off yesterday, which was building our reactor. That's what we were going to get started with. We set up the whole process for fissile fuel. So hopefully we can get started with that. Hopefully everything's good on the streams and there's no issues. I'm hoping that there's no issues like we had yesterday. And it doesn't go down, because that was a massive pain. So hopefully we're all good on that. Mineshafter, hello, welcome. Oh, from the USA. It's got to be early in the US, no? Like, real early. I mean, not real early. Maybe like 5, 6 in the US. Maybe like 6, 7. I don't know. Which is still quite early, to be fair. But we could take a look inside of our nice mechanism room. And I did go ahead and change the fixes as well from last stream about the A2 stuff, which was showing the wrong thing. So hopefully we should be good now with our recipes as well. Yeah, 10 to 7 my time, yeah. So it's a little bit early. Dash Ninja, hello, welcome. 5:55 where you are? Wow, that's even earlier. It's either real early or real late, depending on which coast. Yeah, I'm not really too familiar with the time zones. I know it's like roughly like, what, 5, 6 hours behind us, I think. In the US. I'm not sure about everywhere else. Hi Max, welcome. Jiggle My Puff, hello, welcome. Hi, sorry, I've never caught a live stream before, but would like to thank you for all your content. A lot of my modern Minecraft playthroughs are based on your designs. Thanks from the UK. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Thank you for supporting us, and hopefully you can enjoy the live streams as well. It's 1 PM where you are. I mean, 1 PM's fine. 1 PM's alright. We can do a 1 PM. That's roughly our time. It's like an hour in front of us. But this is the whole setup, which seems to be doing actually alright, but we'll see if it can hold up when we actually start producing power for the fissile fuel. But I would say we're doing an alright job at the moment. We're making about, I don't know, it seems like 50 MBs per tick or so. Maybe less. But I guess we'll see. I think power's the main issue for all of this, it seems. I think we're probably just completely outright of power. Yeah. So that's going to be quite interesting. I do want to also get up a turbine today as well. So we can start producing millions of FE per tick. That would be very nice if we could go ahead and do that. Do I even dare go ahead and accept the questline and just grab all this stuff? There'll be so much garbage that I'll get. Oh, I was in the process as well of making seeds, wasn't I? So I wanted the fluorite seed and the sulfur seed just for more production. We've got a lot of uranium seeds. I don't think we need any more of that. We're just looking for these 2 seeds here, which I'm going to go ahead and start doing first, I think, for all of this. And then we should be good. Right, where is farming? It's in here. And we should be good, I think. It's 11:56 here. It's 11:50, 11:57 now. But yeah, that's bang on the UK time zone right there. Is that one? I like it. So how many seeds do I think we need? 10 seeds of each. You don't need 10 seeds, right? It makes loads. Let's say 5 seeds of each should do. So we'll put... Oh, that's a loot llama. 20 of those. And we'll do 20 of these as well. That should be plenty, I think, for them too. Oops, don't put that in there. There we go. That should be good. Let me go ahead and filter these out as well. Yeah, okay, so I should just be able to put them inside of there now. And that should get making the seeds. Now, did I do a pull out here? I did. You know, I'm just going to do deny. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in. And then if we do the lily pads as well, that should be fantastic for that. How do you progress so far? I legit get nowhere. I don't. To be fair, I don't know. I feel like progression has actually been a bit slow for this. Lewis is a pro. I can't, Miles. Why are you gonna do me like that? But no, I think. Yeah, I don't think the progression has actually been too fast with all of this. What we're on day 9 of this. 3 to 4 hour streams. That's not like what 27 to 36 hours. That's not. I don't think we've done too much in that time. We've got resource generation all set up, which is nice. An AE2 system, and now we're going into thing. What's filling up here? Why have I got blueberries? 24-hour streams, I heard that. Yeah, Miles, we're going to do a 24-hour stream. That's how we're really going to progress with this. We're going to go nuts. Miles, if we get up to 2,000 subs on Twitch, let me think about this. Right, 2,500, 3,000 subs. I'll do on Twitch. I'll do a 24-hour stream. There you go. How about that? Alright, there's the 5 of these. And do we have enough sulfur dust? I don't know why. Ah, I did update the pack as well. A new update has just come out as well. That's why these have all reset again, which is fun. I do have a little bit more sulfur. A subathon in September. I don't think that'll last too long. Wait, don't subathons continue with like the more subs like the thing? Yeah, I don't know how long one of those would last. Honestly. Right, is that all good? Yeah, seems all good. Right, let's place all these down. You'll go forever if you get 3k subs. Right, there you go. 3k subs, Miles will stream forever. Apparently, you psycho. Right, there you go. And then this should be making 5 of these seeds as well for us. And then we should be able to cook from then on with all of this. Sounds like a challenge. Well, there you go, Miles. This is where someone gets 3k subs. You've got to leave work, hop on stream straight away, and just the rest of your life. It'll be like the Truman Show. You've just got to film every part of your life live. If either of you fails to do a 24-hour stream, you're getting reported and hand report on your list. Well, look, I could do a 24-hour stream. You know? I don't think that's the issue. I think Miles would struggle with a 24-hour stream. I don't think he could. I don't think he could cut it, especially with his saying he'll stream forever. That might. Yeah, I think that might end quite quickly. That one. Right. I think we're good now, though, aren't we? So if I take a look... Oh, wait, let's have a look in here real quick. Because this should... Hey, we finally got through our backlog. Right now, which is pretty nice. Look how fast that's going. And this HUD's way too much... I put way too many energy upgrades inside of this. It's nuts. So these up here are kind of useless, but it's fine. Benjamin, hello, welcome. Say hi to Logan. I think he has the stream open. Hi, Logan. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Alright, yeah, I didn't want to go into farming. I want to go into power/AE. And let's head upstairs. And let's see, how are we doing over here? So we've got the fluorite, the sulfur. It's looking pretty good. Can I make separate drawers for these, or sulfur? No, I think it's fine. I think it's, as soon as it's made, it's used up, which is pretty good. Amja, hello, welcome. Sweeze? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. WSZEA, welcome to the chat. Hello. Right. I think it's time to jump into the most important thing now, and that's setting up this reactor. Miles can do a 24-hour stream like it was nothing. All he needs is a mini fridge and mini fridge of energy drinks and stacks, and he's got it made. You think? You think Miles is cracking it with some energy drinks? When's the last time you've had an energy drink, Miles? Miles is a coffee guy now. I think he's reached that age where he's no longer drinking the energy drinks. How are you? I am good. Thank you. How are you doing? Can I just do reactor? So we're going to need some reactor casings for this. Then the glass as well. Ports, assembler, control rods, and that should be pretty much everything, I think. Hopefully, yeah, they changed the recipes, didn't they, in the newer version? So you have to use enriched carbon for the glass now, which is kind of annoying. Squeeze? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Sorry if I absolutely butchered it. Maybe you can let me know in chat if that's how you actually pronounce it, or if it's just a combination of bad letters. You'll smash a monster? Miles, just get smashing monsters 24/7. At least you're getting reported for calling Miles old. Whoa. 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 I don't think I used the word old. I didn't say old. I just said I think he's past drinking energy drinks and he's into his coffee era. You know, he's not like me with the childish energy drinks. You'd even have 3 to do a 24-hour stream. I heard old. Miles, if that's what you want to hear, that's what you're going to hear. But right. So let's start auto-crafting some stuff up right now. We'll start with hope some easy stuff. Lead. Do we actually have lead being produced? Yes, we do. That's all good. Let's do that. The fission fuel rod assemblies. I think I said old. Yeah, it was Oscar. Oscar said you were old, Miles, not me. I'd never do that. You know, you're a young guy in the prime of your life. That's what it is. Alright, let's make some more patterns. Hello, Pink. Welcome. It's so rude to me. So there's nothing new there. Yeah, my dog is pretty rude to you, Miles. So I am going to have to also produce soap. Oh, I need to turn the thing on. Let me not do that. It actually pins the stuff it's making, which is pretty nice. There you go. This has made quite a lot of the pans. How hard is it to automate a recipe? As in not from the same mod pack? What do you mean? Most of these are just simple crafts out there, so I can just bang those inside of here. Even all these are actually. So bang all those in. The only annoying one to craft from all of this is the enriched iron. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'll do the enriched iron, well, the carbon first. So it's 10 per 1. And how much does carbon get you? If you enrich it, it gets you 8. So it's 8 of the things. Okay. So we'll do that. No, we'll actually do that recipe there. Then we'll do that with an enriched thing, and then we should be all good, shouldn't we? From that point forward. Enriched. So one of those equals... Nope. Where's my iron ingots? Makes 8 of those, makes 8 of those. That should be the recipe, I'm pretty sure, for this. Where's my enrichment chamber? It's there. What's this thing flying around me? Can it go away, please? As in usable, multiple different mods to automate one thing. It's not too difficult, I don't think. I think it'd be fine to use different mods to automate something. It's just what you're trying to make. But it should be fairly easy. I don't see an issue with using multiple different mods to automate one thing, personally. Yeah, so we need to go inside of here, so it's this one, isn't it? And now I need to figure out what's being pulled out of where. So here, I already set the carbon because I was a smart guy, and here I need to put an iron ingot, I'm pretty sure. That should be fine for the extracting. Wait. Oh, I'm putting it into this one, aren't I? Yeah, okay, that should be fine. Right. So, we should now be able to make all of these. Did someone last stream did the calculations, didn't they? For how much reactor, not reactor, like fission fuel assemblies we're going to need. I think it was like 1,225 something. It's never 7 miles. That's just never the answer to anything. But I think it was something like that. Like 1,225. I'm not exactly sure for the 18 by 18 by 18, which is probably way too big for what I actually need. And I'm not quite sure what compact machine that is, so I'm going to go ahead, make a new compact machine because we wanted to make machines inside of machines inside of machines because we're just real smart people like that. And why not? Alright, we should be able to go compact. Next, we're missing a nether star, but I think I did set some of those going, right? Over here. Yeah, I've got 2. Let's throw those in. Compact. 7 is right a lot of the time. Okay, Miles. I'll let you have it. 7's right a lot of the time. Right, is this where's the issue with this? Something is going wrong somewhere with the crafting these patterns. Let me have a look. I'm not too sure what it is, but something's holding my patterns hostage. And I'm not a massive fan of it. I'll probably find it at some point. Alright. But this one... Thank you for the math lesson, Miles. I appreciate it. So, what's the thing where we wanted to make the compact machine inside the fissile fuel compact machine? We wanted to go inside of here for the reactor. I think it was, wasn't it? You know what? I'm going to put it over here. When you decide you don't need it, that's when you're going to... That's when you'll find it. Probably. I'll probably be walking around and I'll probably find it somewhere. Yeah, you're probably right with that one. But hello, welcome as well. Alright, reactor. So we are probably going to need, let's just say, I don't know how much this actually need. We'll say 500 for now. We did want to set up, while these are doing all this autocrafts, I don't actually need to be in here, sand. Because that was also an issue last time, wasn't it? Now I'm thinking that I just make the seeds, you know? It's going to make my life a whole lot easier if I just have a dirt seed and a fire seed when it comes to making just miscellaneous stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Now I probably only need 1 of each of these. That should be fine. So that's just 4 dirt. Yeah, that should be easy enough. Out we go into the farmland. Ah, never mind. We have 1 dirt seed. Might as well just go plant that down. Hey, we completed our tier 1. Look at us go. We're sailing. Alright. Go set this. Fire is handy for automating lava buckets too. It is. I think if you just put fire straight into your system, like not fire, lava into your system, then you should be fine with that as well. I'm pretty sure that can be used in most crafts and replaced for it. For the actual bucket. What do I need? I want some upgrades now. Alright. That should be looking good now. I've been watching our guys' series for, I think, a couple of years now. I love the banter and how well you both work together. So may you have many years to come. Well, hopefully we do. And thank you for watching all of our content. Hopefully you can enjoy the live streams as well. Even though, I mean, we've got Miles talking in the chat. Talking rubbish, as usual. But he's still there. He's there in spirit. Make 20 of these as well. Wait, did all my keybinds get changed? Wait, oh, come on now. When they did the update, they've reset all of my keybinds. Which is kind of annoying. I don't think there were many more. As usual, ouch. Oh, man. Do you use GPay? If yes, can you share QR code? I'm not too sure what that is. So we don't have any QR code for it. Oh, Google Pay. Okay, yeah, no. We do not have Google Pay. Look at you with the lingo, Miles. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Maybe I'm the old one. Alright, we're gonna need 4 buckets this, aren't we? Do we have lava in the system? We do. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly the reason why. Yeah, the only thing we use for stuff like donations is in the links below. I think that's about it. Alright, we all good to... We should be good. Make 4 of these now. That's kind of annoying that I have to do this one by one. There we go. And then I think that's everything. So if I get some Inferium... Oh, no, the system's gonna... It's okay. We have to... Oh, no. I can't take it out. Alright, that should be fine for now, I guess. Let me head back into the farming. We'll put them in there. Them in there. I know the kids, I don't know what a city toilet is and how much Lewis doesn't have. Oh, man. Okay. Right, you must be down with the kids if you know what the skibidi toilet is. If you know how much Riz I don't have. You know? I'm liking it. Miles, you just aura farming right now. That's what it is. I think that's some more lingo they use nowadays. Right, where is this one? Aura farming on the daily? Oh, man. Oh, snap. I'm not doing that. Maybe I'm missing out. Let's grab some upgrades, slap those in there. We'll slap one more in there. Alright, so that should be the fire and the air. Did I actually link these? Or did I just... I didn't even link them, so... Usually good if you do that. Wait, did I link them? Oh, I'm not hooked up to this one down here, am I? Yo, that's cap. That's what the kids say. That might be what the kids say. Wait, do they say that? I don't know. There might be some new words now. Who knows? I'm not caught up with what people say nowadays. Alright, let's have a look. This farm should be back up and running. Yeah, okay. So, what we can go ahead and do is set up the autocraft for sand. There we go. And I'm going to remove the one for gravel. I'll just slap that there. Get rid of that, get rid of that. What is the recipe for gravel, actually? If it's somewhat similar, I can just use this as well. Do I have stone essence? Not really, no. Right, we'll keep the gravel one then. Just in case we need gravel at any point. It's hard to keep up since it changes weekly. It does. Like, so some of the stuff that has been said, it's actually wild. But maybe they think the same to us. Like, people just have... each generation has weird stuff that they say, honestly. Alright. I think we're all good to get started, aren't we? Alright, let's go into mechanism. Let's head all the way over here. We can get our reactor stuff out. We can go ahead. Ooh, 1,200 maybe. Start crafting that up. No, wait. Miles, come on now. Got the fresh drip. Yeeted the old drip out of here. It was 2 brain rot. Man. Wait, what? So what does brain rot mean? I thought brain rot was just like, you watching something that's like not like YouTube Shorts or TikTok is brain rot, or is brain rot just used in reference to something that's bad? I don't know why I'm looking for my laser gun to take this guy out. It's not Resource Factory. Alright, we'll just make this over here, I think. Alright, there we go. 18 that way, and then 18 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there's the 18 by 18 on the floor. I thought as we got older, we would have a better understanding of our parents and grandparents' facepalm. Yeah, no. Everyone's just weird in what they say. Miles definitely won the internet. I love TikTok. I mean, TikTok's alright sometimes in short bursts, I think. It's not the worst. I don't know why I'm just using this. It is construction sticks, alright, that I can just use. We'll go up as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're nowhere near. I thought I was going to get near the roof then, but I'm actually nowhere near it. I feel like Miles is just out there now Googling youth words and what the slang is today. There we go. Hi, Chelsea. Welcome. Is the reactor chunk aligned? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. I mean, we can just do that. I think that's the actual chunk for it, is it not? Yeah, I'll just chunk load all of this. Oh wait, am I out of... Oh, what? They reset my chunk loads as well, which is kind of annoying. Alright, we're gonna have to quickly go ahead and change that. Wait, does that mean it's taken off all of my chunk loads as well? Max force chunks per player. Right. I'm hoping... Wait, let me go have a look in all my other ones. I think it might have reset all my chunk loads as well. Yeah. Which is super annoying. I'm going to have to go into each and every one and see if it's all working fine, because that could have definitely gone very wrong. That seems fine. Okay, yeah, that's all fine. That's all good. Alright, we should be good, I think. Let's go ahead and we can carry on with our reactor now. Oh, I just need to do this side. Wait, where are all the bats coming from? I left for 2 seconds and these bats swarming the area. What's that all about? Okay. Did not mean to do that. We'll just change this to small town. I know it's going to take out the roof, but it's fine. Are you still making a mod pack? We still are making a mod pack, yes. Wait, since when did they allow mobs to spawn inside of here? Wait, I'm going insane here. Wait, do they have, what are the massive torches called? I don't know what they're called. Cool. Let's go ahead. But, yes, the mod pack is still being made. We're just taking a little break and playing some FTB Skies. Because it's been a while before. Mega Torches, that is the one. Mega Torch. They are in this, thank you. We'll go ahead and make some Mega Torches, and we're going to have to just start planting those everywhere. I'm assuming they've made that the case. So you can just go ahead, and now you can complete everything inside of a compact machine. So my mob farm that I've got outside can now be used inside of a compact machine as well. I don't know what the area for this is. So I'm just going to place like 4 around. And then we should be good, I think, with that. The bats are kind of annoying though. Is that in all of these? It only seems to be in the new one. You only need one? Alright, we'll just place one in there. All the other ones seem fine, I think, for now. I don't see any issues. It's just in this newest one that I've made where mobs have started to spawn, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I'm just going to have to go around killing bats. I can right-click the Mega Torch to see the range. Have a look. Are you sure? I'm not seeing any range. Right. I can't even catch these stupid bats. Right, they can all stay. Turns out they can all stay where they are. I did need more reactor casing though, which is quite surprising. Let's just do another what? I don't think I need it, but 200. Maybe it's bigger than the compact machine. But hopefully it is. Hopefully just one of these does the trick then for all of this. Oh man, I can't. I don't know if I have it in me to chase around all of these. Alright, did I need more than what I made? Might need more than 200 actually. Yeah, I definitely need more. Yeah, we were just shy. Let's just make another 20. And then that should do for all of this. There we go. So we got the tops and the bottoms all done. Now we need to go around with the glass that we've got. We got a whole bunch of that. I think 1,200 should be enough for all of this. The biggest part is going to be all of these in the middle. So if I do that mechanism, we do like 1,200. We're missing a whole lot of stuff for this. We're missing steel essence, lead, and osmium. Okay, let's do 500 for now. And then we need to go ahead and start upgrading all that stuff. We're making the boiler. I don't think we need to make a boiler for all of this. Because this will produce steam and stuff. Yeah, we'll make the turbine, but then we'll just be using the steam from this whole thing to power the turbine. I'm assuming I can just transfer steam cross-dimensionally. Alright. Are more bats spawning? Or is it just me? I don't think it's just me, right? More of these bats are spawning. Which I can't hit to save my life. Right, how much? Yeah, I definitely made probably way too much reactor glass. Alright, we got the 500 of them all cooked up. I don't know how many that's going to do inside of here. I don't think it's going to do a whole lot. Let me get another construction stick out. Alright, there we go. And then we'll make a nice little doorway for ourselves. And then we can start placing down all of this other stuff. All of the fusion fuel assemblies. I think these... Or I might be wrong. When we last made it, it was like 25, but that might have been a 16 by 16 that we did in the prison escape. Oh, okay. So it's 32. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a whole lot. Is that? Bro, can I just do this? Right, I can just do that. Take them all out. I mean, we're getting there with this. Okay, maybe it's not as many as I thought then. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I didn't make 1,200 of these, because we definitely don't need 1,200 of these. There we go. I'm just gonna go around slamming the hammer everywhere, and that should get rid of him. So we're missing what, one layer? But I think that one layer is just the thing, so we might be all good. Let's go ahead. Just watch GP1 and 2 of Prison Escaped. Well, hopefully you you like the Prison Escape stuff. Alright, that should get those all cooking up. And then we should be somewhat ready for this, I think. There we go. Yeah, more. It's not just me. More are spawning, right? More of these bats keep spawning. It's not just me. How I'm new to the mod pack. I just want to know how you get ether from Malum? I'm not really too sure. Are you on about ether gas? Is that what you're on about, or...? I'm not really 100% sure. I was innocent, Lewis. On the other hand, whoa, Miles, you were not innocent, all right? You were not innocent in that. Hey, Benjamin, thank you for the €4 donation. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Another one that needs the end portal. I'm not 100% sure. We haven't got that far, I don't think, yet. We haven't been to the end or anything. Oh, I'm placing the wrong things down. Use the dread lamp to stop bats from spawning. Alright. Let's get... Yeah, we got something. Right. So what is in a big radius around the lamp? Wait, what does it say? Is this like the same size as the thing? Or not? Don't even confuse these. Hello, Master Titan. Welcome. Hope you're doing good today. Right. Let's just start slamming the wall. I'll make another one for the floor as well. I'm out of obsidian, so I won't make that just yet. Hopefully that does stop the bats from spawning. More don't seem to be spawning, which is nice. I like it. It should be the same radius as the Mega Torch. Oh, okay, so it should do the trick. Poor innocent bats. I mean, they're in the wrong place. Default Mega Torch and Dread Lamps have 64 block radius. Okay. I think this might be... Is this not 64 by 64 in here? How big is this? Just the max size compact machine. I can always play some more. I just need to go get some obsidian from the replication area. I should also probably just make a seed to make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be doing the job. I don't see any more spawning now. Oh, wait. Oh, man, this is so painful. This one bat does not want to go. There we go. All right, yeah, because no more seems to be spawning, which is pretty nice. I could be wrong. I guess we'll find out if we ever come back. Let me just go get some more. Where is it? It's in here, isn't it? There we go. I think we need like 2 more pieces to make another one. And then I'll definitely be fine after that, I think. We should be good. Right, there we go. And then we need the reactor port. So we need... How many do we need of this? We need 1 for fissile fuel in. Nuclear waste out. Steam out. You just need 3? Water in. 4. Need 4 of these bad boys. You know, you think I'd know after now. With how many you've made. Serafina, hello, welcome. There we go. And inside mechanism we go. So I was told yesterday that they... Okay, this is not a good spawning point. They heavily nerfed the integrated dynamics for some reason. So we are going to go ahead and try it. See if it is heavily nerfed. And if it is, then apparently we can just buy an ultimate pipe upgrade from inside of here. Which should do us pretty nicely. Yeah, the infinite pipe upgrade. So we can go ahead and do that if it is absolute garbage. Alright, we'll stop that there. Let me just place that down there, why not? So we'll do, I don't know, fissile fuel in there. Out there. Steam. Right, nuclear waste, steam, we'll just put water in at the side, I think. Just here. That should be fine. By the way, how long will it take for you guys to finish Resource Factory? I mean... just watch the channel tomorrow. 8 a.m. BST. There might be some update on that, potentially. Oh, man. At least I have no clue what you're doing right now. Right now, I am building a nuclear reactor from Mechanism, or a fission reactor. That is what I am currently building right now. And I should have to do that. There we go. and then we're all good. So this is our nuclear reactor now all built. We just need to go ahead and start putting in the necessary resources. So in here, we're probably going to have water going in. Here, I might put... Yeah, here we'll put water in. Here we'll put fissile fuel in. Here we'll have steam coming out. Here we'll have waste going out. Can it blow up? Yes, this can blow up. But obviously, my amazing skills. I'm an experienced reactor builder. I think it's been a while since I've last blown one up, so I think we're maybe good. I'm suffering on the server. Is that from Resource Factory? Like it did turn, like the beginning part was fine, but then it did start turning into a bit of a grind. Did the Resource Factory for the stuff. Right, so we should be all good now. Now I just need to actually start getting stuff in cross-dimensionally. So what we're going to start with first is we're going to start with the sink. And we're going to see if this works with the integrated dynamic stuff or not, or if it has been heavily nerfed and then I need to change. I'm going to blow one up on purpose just because of blast. I mean, yeah. If you if you want to see that, go for it. That's true about Resource Factory. Yeah. How did people feel about Resource Factory? If you've played it or watched the series, what were people's reaction to it? Fluid exporter. Then we just need a whole bunch of variable cards, and then we should be good. Not too much of a fan, to be honest. Fair enough. Because it gets very confusing, especially the quest lines. Yes, I do. Yeah, I can relate to that. The quest lines did get a bit confusing. It's fine, just annoying with some of the crafts. Yeah, later on it got a little bit annoying. I didn't mind the beginning. Inexpert quest line against grinder. By that time I can automate. Fair enough. Right, let's see. Is this going to work? Oh, gosh. We don't want that there. Oop. Nobrina, thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Right, I do need over here. What else do I need? I need a logic programmer. That's what I need. And then we should be good. So, what we want to go ahead and do, place this down. We don't need fluids because it's only, we just need the integer type. And just go ahead, put a 1 and a bunch of zeros until you reach the X. And then you should be good. I know it can go up to like, it's 2,5 summit. It's a really long integer number, basically. So, we'll see how fast this fills up now when I put this in. So, exporting fluids, we could just do that. Oh, no, not that one. Export fluid amount. Yeah, I mean, that still seems like it did it instantly. Filled up 583 million MBs. So I think it's fine. I don't think they've nerfed it at all. I don't see how they would nerf it, but that seems okay to me. So in terms of blowing up, unless this unloads for some reason, they do another update where they take away my chunk loads, I don't see an issue occurring. I could be wrong. I don't know. The simple questline is extremely confusing. I spent more time on JI than I do playing. Yeah, the questline were a bit confusing with what needed to be done. It wasn't nicely laid out. Live, laugh, love, sinks. And the sinks are just amazing. You know, cooking for blockheads. Now that's an S tier mod right there. Don't know if Miles agrees with that one, but S tier. Right. What's the best way to transport stuff like fissile fuel and nuclear waste? Should I just use the mod mechanism, or can laser IO handle it? Or should I not try to risk it and just make the quantum entangle porters? Get out of my face, Liz. I'm sorry. 6 just S tier, alright? You just gotta deal with it. Feels like you're rage baiting it, Mars. When would I rage bait? Alright? Sinks are always helpful. Sinks just S tier, alright? No other no other mod can do it that well, can it? Cooking for blockheads. It's just that good. At least the fun thing about Resource Factory is that at least I can run faster than someone can using portals. Like I'm the fastest, it's so fun. Oh, did you just get a bunch of the upgrades? And just spam them? Alright, let's go ahead and start making... We're just going to use the Quantum Entangle Pots, I think. That's what we're going to go ahead and do. Now, again, I don't really set these up, so... We will try to do it using... We'll try to set it up. We'll see how it goes. And I can move... Okay, so we'll just use Quantum Entangle Porters then for this. Sinks are S to me, I love them, but does the add power? No, it doesn't even add water transfer. Wait. It's a blood called Cookie for blockheads. I don't know if that has anything. Get me ragey again, Liz. I don't know where you... I know where you live. Marsh, you don't know where I live. I'm moving, alright? Moving house. You're not going to be able to find me. I need more obsidian. We need an obsidian seed, I think. Alright, let's go into here, because I did actually start setting some going, didn't I? We'll just do a whole lot more. There you go. I don't know what was I just put in. We'll make an autocraft for these because it's a little bit of a pain having to click through the recipe. Do I have... Ooh. I seem to be running out of pattern providers as well, which is not good. Do I have any molecular assemblers? I do. So I think after we've got all of our power sorted out, then we'll move to upgrading our AE2 system. I think that's probably what we're going to go ahead and do. Probably going to be a lot better. What else do I need? I need acceleration cards. That's what I'm missing. There we go. We should be good now. I think. I didn't even put the thing in there, did I? Alright, so if I do quantum now, can I just say I want 2 of those, and that should work just fine. Want to race later in thing? I don't think I'll win if I join the Patreon server. I don't have anything inside of there. I don't think I'll win the race at all. I need to set up a mob farm, and then we can see. Right. So over here, what we want to go ahead and do, I'm going to place it just there, and we're going to make a new one, and just call this Bissell Fuel, I think. Alright, that's one of them, done. We want to get, do we have any of this pipe? Which pipe was it? It's one of those. Is it pressurized? I think it's pressurized pipe or something, is it not? Yeah, pressurized tube, sorry. And again, we'll just make an autocraft for this. There we go. We should have the majority of these now auto-crafted up, which is pretty good. Right. We'll just say we want one of them. It'll make 8. That should be fine for what we are needing. And we can slap that into there, and we will... Yeah, I should. Input. Let me just configure this real quick. That should be taken out, yeah. So that's storing 1.1 million inside of there, which is kind of nuts. So if I head into here, not there, this one all the way over here, boop, I should be able to just place this down, set it to that one. There we go. And then we should be able to do that. And then that should, if I also set the top to output, I shouldn't have to auto-eject or anything. It should just pull out, right? I mean, do you want to... Oh, sorry, chemicals. Output. Auto-eject shop. There you go. Right. That seems to be working. We got it cross-dimension. Ooh, I've never actually done it this way before, which is kind of interesting. I'm not going to turn it on just yet because we need to start getting rid of some of the steam and stuff, I do believe. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to, for now, just trash the steam. I think you can make just trash cans, and I think you have to use the ultimate trash can for this, purely because it's not fluid or energy, so it's a little bit weird in how to get rid of it. There we go. So we'll bang that there for now. We'll output out here. And then that should be unlimited, so it should just keep going. And then we're going to need some barrels, aren't we? What? Are they waste barrels? Yeah. Radioactive waste barrels. We'll make a few of these to store all the nuclear waste. I don't think you need as many as I just made. So they are a bit awkward in how these work. Let me just get more pressurized tube. Obviously, I'm going to be sending this cross-dimensionally, which I'm hoping is fine and doesn't go everywhere. We will see with that. I mean, do I have to? I don't actually have to send this cross-dimensional, do I? I can just do it all in here. We're going to do it all in here. I'm not sending this cross-dimensional. We'll send the other stuff back, potentially. So we want this to go out of here. We also want it to probably go in at the bottom, I think. So we'll get rid of those ones. We'll know if it works or not when you start glowing. Yeah, when I start glowing, just don't worry about it. It's just it working. It's magic. Okay. That should be fine, I think. We'll add a few more. There you go. Six of these should be enough, right? And then we can obviously start pulling out of the top whenever we need to. I think we're ready to turn this all on. Let's have that outputting there. They seem to be going in that big. 0.1 MBs per tick. That's what I'm talking about. That is profit right there. Right. Fissile fuel seems to be handling it. Right, let's go up. We're going to start with 10 burn rate. And let's see if we are producing enough to stay on top. Seems like we are, which is good. So I am a fan of that. That seems to be fine. That's going up nicely. That's getting trashed. And we should... Yep, we're storing it in all of these waste barrels pretty nicely. So we can go ahead and slowly start moving this up. This handle 20. No, we're not even producing 20 MBs per tick, which is pretty embarrassing. So we'll have to go check that out. But I think that's purely power, is that. So you know what? 10 was fine. We'll stick with 10 for now. That seemed to be going up, yes. It's all going out and being stored. I don't know how much of this we're actually producing the steam, but we can go ahead and start making the turbine as well now. Let's just do this, 2 of them, and we'll just set up one for steam ready. And then we can get that all working as well. And then we should be looking good, I think, after that. Power should be online. Right. We'll just slap this there for now. And we'll do a new one called Steam. Set. There we go. So this is just going to accept Steam inside of it. Hopefully none of these breaks. Shouldn't break anyway. I don't think. I think we should be fine. We do a new compact machine for the turbine. There's no way I'm getting this in here, right? The turbine's pretty big. The max size one that you can get. I would assume we just stick with here. It's, what, 17 by 18 tall? Or 17 by 17. I don't think you're fitting that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? We might be able to. 1, 2, 3. We can. Ooh, do we just do the turbine in here then? Like, there's no need to run it elsewhere if we can just do it in here. I think we should be good. All right, let's start getting the stuff necessary for this turbine then. So we're gonna want some. We're gonna want to craft most of this stuff. Let's get the pressure dispensers auto crafted up. We'll get the generators. We'll get the turbine casing for this. We'll get the blades. The turbine rotors. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and do it all. Turbine vents. There's so much stuff that goes into a turbine. And sure, we'll do saturating condensers as well. Why not? Is that turbine glass? The structural glass and reactor glass. I think you need structural glass. Yeah, turbine multi-block for this. So we should be fine. Let's go ahead, add all of these inside of here. And then we'll try and make the max one of this. There we go. I can still transfer it using the importers. Even though I have set it up in the same dimension. But this just does mean if this explodes, then it's going to make my turbine pretty unusable. Which is going to be fun. But I think that's fine. We will accept the charges with that. Alright. Let's have a look. We're going to need quite a lot of these. I don't think you need stuff like the saturating condensers, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're just purely for... Oh, are some of those offline in the other dimension as well? Yeah, I think like the saturating condensers are purely for like water production, so we don't need too many of those. Where am I looking? Inside of here. No, they're online. Did I type in reactor and not turbine? I did. Right. Yeah, so we should be good. Let's make about 1,050 of these. I think. I should do just fine for that. Alright. Saturating condensers. Like I said, I don't think we need too many of them. We're missing... Oh, wow. We're missing so much steel for this. Rotary complex. We just need one of those. Craft. Turbine valves. I think that's just for the input of steam, output of energy. Well, I don't know. We'll make like 4 of those just in case. That should be fine. Structural glass. Probably want some of that as well. Even though I may have made too many casing. That's fine. We'll make, I don't know. Oh, it's straight steel. Okay, maybe we just keep it all as... We'll do one face, maybe. As that, since we've got so much of the actual casing. I may have gone a bit nuts with it. For that. Right. Pressure dispensers. Okay, we need more steel seeds. Let's go start producing some more steel seeds for all of this. I think that's the big issue. Bunker Gamer, hello, welcome. Steel seed, what is it for this? So this is steel and Imperium. We'll do... I don't know, 20 of these. So we'll do another 5 seeds. I think that should be fine. We'll put that in there, and that should get making these nicely, I think. Seal, steel, seal. Yeah. I thought I left the seeds inside of there. Turns out I didn't. So snap that in. So we're doing the reactor today with the turbine. We are. So we've got the reactor. Oops. Didn't need to go out there. Over here. We've got the reactor all set up. The 18 by 18. That's all set up, running at 10 MBs per tick. In order to get that tick rate up, we just need to increase power. So that all seems to be working fine. We are now in the process of setting up the turbine. And that's what we're going ahead and doing at the moment to increase our power production. This should be the last seed, right? There we go. But I'm missing a lot of steel for this. Let's go ahead and place this over there. Wonderful. So hopefully that produced a lot more of that. I don't mean to set my spawn point there. So, mechanism, let's fly over here. Let's go ahead, grab all this out. We'll do the structural casing afterwards. Not the structural casing, the structural glass afterwards. This guy just not, please? Alpha, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Excuse me? Oh, I thought I killed him. Can he not just sit there and try blame me? Alright, so it needs to be real close, does this, for it. So I don't know why it's 17, but it is. Is it open server? Not the FTB Skies. That isn't. I'm playing this in single player, but there is a Patreon server that you can join. Currently, that has our current mod pack that we're playing, Resource Factory, which you can join. I see the next pattern and not a checkable pattern for the fuel rods. Yeah, this is what we usually go. It usually seems fine. I don't think we've ever actually maxed out with this many fuel rods. So I think we're fine. I think it's like 300 that you can manage. Yeah, max burn rate 480 MBs per tick. We've never had it burning that high. So I think just this crisscross is fine for that. Right, I think 17 gets us all the way to the end over there, but we'll go ahead and see to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 17 by 17. There we go. That is all good. So we can go ahead, just bang all this down. And then I made way too much of the actual turbine casing, so we're just going to have one face which is full of structural glass. And the rest of it can be casing. So I think it can be 18 tall, which is as high as this. So we can just go all the way up. Like so. That should be fine. There we go. So this should hold us for power, at least for now. So we don't need to immediately jump into getting the fusion reactor. But we will jump into that, probably not today, but soon. After I've done this, I do want to get started with AE2. And getting better auto-crafting systems all set up. I think we're at a stage where we can possibly do that. We can get the Matrix up and running, and the quantum computer potentially up and running. I do hope. I'm going to need to do these first out of the floor. Maybe, just maybe, out of the future you're going to try the Draconic Core Reactor. Wait, is this Draconic Evolution in this? I thought it wasn't updated yet. Yeah, Draconic Evolution's not in this, sadly. Well, not sadly. I don't want to do the reactor from that. It's painful. Alright, there we go. That should be fine. then we can go ahead and do all of these sides now. Do I have enough I don't even think I have enough turbine casing, to be fair. Do I still have more inside of here? I have 84. I don't think that's enough for what I need. Just wait the ladder eventually. Are they planning... Is it in the making? Like Draconic Evolution being updated to 1.21? I know someone said it was in 1.20. Yeah, I'm going to need more turbine casing. But I didn't know if they were planning on updating. Obviously, it'd be weird if they didn't update. I just don't know how long it's going to take them to do it. Wait, that's... Excuse me? You can't construction stick structural glass? They're making me hand place all this? Okay. Don't know how I feel about that. First live you're able to catch. Well, hopefully you enjoy the live. We're currently just playing, well, the title suggests FTB Skies 2, and we're setting up a reactor and turbine from mechanism. That's what we are doing currently. Yeah, I'm going to need more structural glass as well, so hopefully the steel has picked up quite a bit. So turbine casing, let's just do another, no, 200 of that. I think that's enough to do... Oh, maybe that's not enough to do the sides for all of this. Alright, that's pretty much... That's reactor glass, I don't want to be using that. Go ahead and finish this side up. There we go. I might just have enough turbine casing, I think, for all of this. We'll see. Let's get some more structural glass on the go. Let's do another 150. I think that should do. My construction stick's going to break, isn't it? Oh, we don't even have enough turbine casing, it seems, as well. We'll do another 100 of that. I'm kind of sad that that doesn't work. And you have to actually hand place all this. And I feel like I need some torches in here as well. It's so dark inside of this. But has anyone tested yet the solar neutron activator inside of a compact machine? Or has that not been tested yet? I know we talked about it last stream. If it works, if you can actually have that work inside of a compact machine. We didn't fully find out. I don't know if anyone's gone and tested it. It's been updated to 1.21.1 on the 21st of July. Oh, is that Draconic Evolution? If so, then I would assume it's going to be added in soon. You've not tried FTB Skies 2, but you've tried the first one. It's pretty good, FTB Skies 2. It's a bit like all the mods 10. There is a bit of uniqueness with the resource generation, though. So, if you like kitchen sinks, probably worth giving it a go. But I know the, or you can wait till all the mod 10 to the sky is fully out, because I know they're currently working on that. Building tool might work for the glass, maybe. I've had placed it down. What's a little bit of manual labour now and then? And that is very true. Maybe we did just need to do a little bit of manual labour to get this over the finish line. Yeah, so if it's just been updated like 2 days ago, it might be added in soon, I guess, to the whole thing, to the pack. They'll probably just need to do some testing. If they are going to add it in, they might actually not add it in. They might just be happy with all the mods. I don't know how many they do add in. But you could see it in all the mods 10 to the sky. Because I think it was in... It was in all the mods 9, right? To the sky, I think. if I'm not mistaken. Almost 7 to the Sky is how I introduced myself to modded Minecraft. Was a lot to take in. I used I think our first modded pack was probably Tech Inc. That was probably the first one I played. Now that was a long time ago. Was that? They might work into the quest lines. Yeah, they might be doing that. I'm playing vanilla. Yeah, when you go to modded Minecraft, it's hard to. I'm playing vanilla. Yeah, when you go to modded Minecraft, it's hard to then go back to just the normal stuff. Okay, I need a lot more steel essence for all of this, more than what I've currently got. So we'll have steam input in there. We'll have energy out there. I think that's pretty much all I need. There's also maybe water that accumulates, but I don't think you have to pull out. I was thinking about redoing my create mod world. Go for it. I don't think I've ever played just... I know we've done like a few create series, but I don't think we've done just a create world, no quest lines or anything like that. Just generic create. Alright. How's this looking? We need more of this. It does seem. Let me get steel. And we'll go ahead. We'll produce 5 more seeds, I think, for this. You can just fluid pipe off the turbine coil back to the reactor to deal with the... Oh, yeah. Water's not really an issue. We've got infinite supply, basically. Alright, hopefully we should be back now after my internet just completely died. I'm not too sure what's happened and it just would not let the stream reload. I think someone was writing the comments, what was it? Just, yeah, take hammer on the router should help out a lot. I think it probably would be better if I did that. I think it just hates the fact that I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. Do you run the Patreon server on your PC? We do not. We use Bisect hosting for the Patreon server. So that shouldn't be affected by my garbage internet. So hopefully we're all good. And we're back up and running after... Yeah. And they're just playing with the fire. They just love to come out. Every time I start recording, they come and play with the fibers underneath the road. That's what they keep doing. BNM1, Flash Scope, thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Okay, because the server is also buffering. I'm not too sure why it's buffering on there. Someone might be doing something that's not really server friendly and leaving some ticks operating or something. There might be some items on the floor somewhere, which is causing some issues for that. I'll have to look into it later on. But hopefully, the internet hangs in there enough so I can at least set up this nice turbine over here. That is what I want to go ahead and do. Yeah, I do have an Ethernet cable. It is what is it? Did you say it's Cat 8 miles? I think that's connected. I really don't know what the internet's problem is. Honestly, it's just having absolutely none of it for some reason. Yeah, so it's Cat 8. You get about what 300 down, 50 up. I don't see why it'd start having massive problems, but it is. He just absolutely hates it and starts to have a massive meltdown. Yeah, it shouldn't be the bottleneck. I'm not too sure what the actual issue is with it all. It does just seem to be having none of it. Alright, we're missing a few more of that. Let's start with, I don't know, we'll do 200 of these, I think. Of the turbine vents. Is your Wi-Fi router rated for that? I'm not too sure. Honestly, it might be the router which is the issue. It might be an old one. That could be it. I'm not 100% sure. So what we got? We got some turbine vents. We need some pressure dispensers. Let's get some of these. We'll do 100 of those. Yeah, it might be alternate, to be honest. Do they send out new ones? Or not? Like, if I contact Virgin, are they going to send me out a new one? Or will they make me pay for it? Do they have, like, cloth membrane on it? I don't think so, Miles. Yeah, it's all plastic. I think it is an old one. Honestly. Yeah, if it's all plastic and it's all, okay, that might be the issue. I think that is just the issue. It's just an old router that needs changing, possibly. We'll get 5 of these. And then, am I able to make the rotors? I wasn't able to make those last time, was I? Probably about 10 of them. Oh yeah, we got the blades. Alright. So hopefully we can actually start cooking now with all of this. I would like to assume. We will see if we can cook with it all. Alright, so we got some turbine vents, which, to be fair, I probably need to be putting in the roof for all of this. These go in the roof? I'm pretty sure these go in the roof, right? The turbine vents. Like that. Marita has 1 Cat 6 ports and 3 Cat 3 ports. I'll have to buy the... Okay, I'll check that after the stream to see what it is. But these don't go in the roof. Alright, let's go. We'll cover this back in. Like it never happened then. And we'll just place it below. Alright. What we're gonna need? We're gonna need another construction stick. Construction. Alright, let's make another one of these. And then we don't need the... To be fair, I don't need any saturating condenser, I don't think. We do need more turbine vents, though. Make another 50 of those. Yeah, we can put some vents in the side. I'm pretty sure you can put the vents in the top. That's why we put vents in the top before. Yeah. Dispensers go at the top? Right, we'll put them in the sides to begin with. And then we can go from there with all of this, I think. We'll do 3 rows of it like that. To fair, I can just... Small square. Even though it might just be easier for you to mine them like this. Vents go at the side. Yeah, so yeah. The turbine vents go on the top and the sides. Yeah, that's what I was doing at the beginning. So put them here, then put them up the top there. Yeah, so like start mining now, and that's where the turbine vents can go. That seems fine. Hopefully I don't start, and well, I'm very dangerously doing this, holding ulti-mine. That's next to my reactor. Right, so that should be fine. Oh no, we need to do this side as well. Yeah, so you can put the top. Alright, wonderful. Alright, let me go ahead and mine up the top then. The top layer, use mine is where I put the dispensers. Do you put the dispensers there? Yeah, no, the dispensers shouldn't go at the top. They go further in. The dispensers. Up at the top should just be for the turbine vents. For airflow, I'm pretty sure. And then I think we're all good then. You can put saturating condensers down, but I don't think we need those purely just because they're mainly for water. We can put some down anyway and see how it goes. Alright. Let's hope we have enough of these, but I can probably guarantee that we don't for all of this. One block and boom, yeah, if we mine out one block wrong on that, then we are going to have some issues, possibly. That's fine. It's all good. Alright, there we go. How many do I have? Pressure dispensers, thing. Okay, yeah, we definitely don't have enough of these. Turbines. Turbine vents. Let me do another 100 of those. Should do the trick, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. It's too dark. It is quite dark inside of here. I don't think they've changed the settings. No, brightness is still the same. It's just very, very dark inside of this one compact machine, which is quite annoying. Saturating condensers go into the vents. Yes, yes. How are we looking? We got 11 more. Wait, did that make all my turbines? Okay, maybe we don't have enough with how many I made. Turbines. Let's make another 50. That should be enough. Yeah, then the electric coils. Yeah, and then the rotator or whatever it is goes underneath that. There's so many turbine vents that you need. Alright, there we go. So that's all of the turbine vents, I'm pretty sure, that we need for this now. Let's go ahead, collect up all of this lovely casing, which is on the floor, and then we can place down some saturating condensers after that. I think we want, what, 2 rows of this? I'm pretty sure. We'll do 2 rows like that. And then in the middle of all of this is where we want to place our coils that we've got. Now, I do need to know where the middle bit is. I think that's the middle there, if I had to guess. Yeah, this should produce a whole lot of power. Is that the middle? Or if I think it might not be the middle. I think it might be out by one. 1, 2. Yeah, no, it's 1 more to the right. There we go. That should be the middle there. I might need more of these. I did not mean to place that there. Have a good stream. I have to get ready for today and can't be late anymore. Well, thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a good rest of your day, Flash. And we should be back tomorrow around about the same time. So feel free to join then. I believe that should be the middle point there. Then we should have a rotor complex there, which we could slap down. And then we just need a few more of these turbine rotators. Then we should be looking pretty good, I think, from that. I don't think there's any issues. I'm hoping not. I guess we will find out if there are. I do need a few more of these. Let's just get 5 more, I think. And then we should be good. Maybe double check that the middle looks off. I can double check. So we got 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Is that off? That does look off, doesn't it? Wait, was I right? Was it going there? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I was right. I was right the first time. And now I've just lost that because I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. We've got it now. I don't know why these didn't break along. Do I have 3x3 on? I do. Okay, perfect. That should be good now, I think. We should have it in the middle. We should have all of our turbines that we need. So we can put that there. Then we can put these 5 around, like so. And then we can fill the rest with the saturating condensers on these two rows, and then the pressure dispensers on this row like that. I think that should be perfect from there. Can this not maybe do... Did that just take a thing off me? I feel like it did. But it is way too dark in here. I'm going to need a lot more of these. Saturating condensers. Let's just do another 200 of those. Hopefully that does the trick. But I feel like it's not going to. We're going to have some issues with that. There you go. There's no holes in this, is there? It's very hard to see with how dark this is in here. It's kind of tilting. I guess this is what happens when you build it inside of a compact machine. Alright, so that should be the first row nicely done. I'm definitely going to need more saturating condensers. Let's do another... Oh, we're missing so much of this stuff. Can I do another 100? Could always place a couple of temp torches. That is... very true. I think the dog agreed with you as well. With placing temporary torches down. Alright, there we go. Right. How many more can I make? Alright, we can make 100 more of those. We're running out of steel so fast with this. So when slash if slash when Draconic, are you going to put the energy orb, even if it's... if there's way better storage engine? If they add Draconic Evolution, I will potentially make the energy orb, which stores the energy. Yeah, I don't mind making that. It's the reactor itself, which is, oops, a little bit of a pain. Alright, there we go. So we don't need two anymore. But we are missing a whole lot of this steel, because I still need to make these pressure dispensers as well. Oh wait, how many rows did I do? Yeah, 1, 2. Ah. I did misplace a pressure dispenser. There. Did that fall to the ground or did that... Oh no, it's pressure dispenser. I'm an idiot. I just need 11, then we should be good. I'm trying to get to work in GMC and it's still on this row here. Like so. Again, you can't use the wand on this, which is absolutely wonderful. Wait, you only have like 4 electric... Are you on about these? If you're on about the electromagnetic coils, you only need... I don't think you need a full row of these. Yeah, we're missing so much steel for this. Yeah, I don't think we've ever built it with that many. Alright, how many more do we have? To be fair, do these use casings to craft? No, it's just straight up steel. Alright, I made too many steel casings, I think, which used up a lot of the steel that I have. I'm missing a fair few. We'll do 50 for now. Even though we're going to need a whole lot more. And then I think once we've got this done, we should be all good then. I think we just need to place down our turbine blades and pump it with some steam, and it should be cooking and producing us hopefully millions of RF per tick. That would be nice. But it's waiting on all this steel essence. Even with 10 seeds, it's still a bit of a pain. Should have started steel production probably a long time ago for all of this. Go ahead, start adding all these blades in here. All the way up to the top. Do I need more blades? I don't think I do need more blades, but I'm just going to go ahead and see. Oh no, I added more blades. I think I can fit like maybe 2 more blades in. Maybe just 1. Alright, that should be... I think that's maximum blades now. Look at that, that's insane. This is where it doesn't work. I'm going to be so sad. Then I'm going to have to find out what the actual issue is with all of this. I do another 50. I'm missing 100 essence. The farm's not going fast enough. Alright, now we need another 10 seeds on the go. Oh no, not saturating condensers. Let's get rid of those. I just looked it up and had no idea that you did not need a whole layer. I've been fooled by videos. You do not... you need 7 coils for max blades, so 8 should work just fine. Yeah, we should be fine with the setup I think that we've currently got. I think we should be good. No, why do I keep typing in saturating condensers? Pressure these that I'm looking for. There we go. In fact, we don't need too many more now. I think we might need like 1 more layer. Another... Yeah. We need like a layer and a half. So if we can make about, I don't know, 35, that should do for everything, I think, with this. Now we should have everything running. Whilst I wait for that, let me just set up this over here. We'll just place that down. We'll get a plug ready. There we go. We'll set this one to be steam set. We want chemicals to go out at the top. We'll get the pressure tube on like that, and we should be good. You've been fooled by mechanism your whole life? Yeah, I don't think you need that many. I don't think we've ever done a full row of these. Alright, pressure dispensers. How many did I say? Like 35? Should be good. Alright, wonderful. Well, I'm hoping we've done this correctly, right? So, that should be everything. I should be able to go ahead, take out all of these torches, then have it be the moment of truth. Let's get some structural glass, please. Hey, there we go. Right, that's connected up nicely. Let's get our plug, put that in. Right, this can store a total of a lot of stuff. All right, you can have a max airflow of 12,960 MBs per tick, capacity 240 million MBs. Okay, that's pretty big. So what I need to go ahead and do is stop trashing all this stuff, really. Pressure tube. Let's get another 8 of those. All right. So I do kind of want it still to trash stuff, purely because the excess might be too much. if the energy fills up. That should be going in there. That should be going in there. That should be turning. And we're starting to produce some FE. So it will start off pretty slow at the moment, purely because of the fact, well, this isn't producing that much on 10 MBs per tick. So that should be the reason why. Is that filling up? I think it is. I think it's filling up. Should be going out. Let me just configure this a bit more. Like that. That should be going inside of there. That is going down. We are producing some energy at least. Yeah, 500k FE so far. It's alright. It's better than the other productions we have. So if I head over here, how are these looking? They all seem to be powered, which is nice. Okay, we're looking alright at the moment. It's this whole setup over here, which is holding us back. Let's have a look at... I did not mean to go out. The actual reactor itself, because hopefully we can start actually putting this up. So it's going up a bit more now. Let's say if I put it to a 20 MB burn rate. We take a look. Are we still... Yeah, we're still going up, which is pretty good. So if I put it to 50, how are we looking now with this? And then we should hopefully... we're kind of flickering around the same. What settings of stream are you doing? Res, FPS? We're doing, I think, 1080p, 60 FPS, about a 6000 kbp. So 6000 bit rate. 480 MBs all at once. I don't think we can handle the 480. That might just straight drain stuff. I think we're seeing good at 50. This should be picking up now. Yeah, now we're producing 2.85 million FE per tick in all of this. So this is where we're going to start absolutely draining stuff out. Right, let me get some speed. Let's say we want, I don't know, 32 more of these being made. And then energy. Let's go ahead. We'll do another 32 of these. And then we're going to see how well this actually handles it all. I think it's going to be quite interesting with it all. Alright, 32 speed. Which ones? I think it's these ones that mainly need it. Alright. Let's have a look. How much do we want to bet that it's just going to absolutely die right now? Our system. So we'll do that one with energy. That one with energy. Take that one. And that one. I think that's all of them with increased energy capabilities now. We can all hold quite a bit. Then we'll do speed in that. Tanking the yellow cake. Then we'll do speed, speed, speed. And holy, that is... Okay. Yep. Yeah, we're not trying to stream in like 4K or 8K. That'd be a bit insane. I think that has increased productions pretty rapidly. I don't know how long we're actually going to be able to hold that on. Yeah, I mean, if I take a look at uranium, is the essence going down or up? Uranium essence is going down, it does seem. Ben, thank you for the raid. Really do appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. Yeah, we're going to need more uranium seeds. 100%. Alright, let's have a look in here. How's this doing? Still doing fine. This should be going up, yes? Yeah. So if we do this like 100 now, it should still be going up pretty rapidly. And this should definitely increase in power as well, yes? Yeah, this is 2.92 million. Yeah, I saw you were doing some contained pack dev. Is that what you're doing, Ben? If so, how is it going? I do 256. .256 and it starts to stutter down. Oh gosh, we're not. Yeah, okay. We're not handling that much steam output on. We got some issues. We're going up with 150. Steam's also going up, which is not good. Inside of here, I don't think it could pull out that much, honestly. If I input into there, is that going to... Nope. Okay, that is... That's slowly going up. I'm not too happy about that. Right, there we go. We're going down a little bit. Let me get another quantum entangle portal. We'll see how that goes with all of this. It's going. Well, hopefully it's going in the right direction. All right, we'll do that. We'll put this on the Steam network as well. Will that help out with how much is going out or not? That should be set. Yeah, we're inputting the chemicals of that side. Right, let me definitely put that back down there. That's going kind of nuts. Yeah, we're nicely going down now. But this is nowhere near full-on Steam. We can definitely start inputting more of it. That's full. Is it just the pipe transfer rate? Yeah, you might need more input into the thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, let me try something then. Oh no, because can you only use pressurized for this? Or can I use a different pipe? You can only use pressurized? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, because I think the pipes mod... Oh no, pipes has gas. And then if we buy the infinite upgrade, okay, we're gonna do that. How's this doing? That's going down. Add more tubes. Want more of this, you think? The more you put, the more trans. Okay, alright. If I put like another one down. Like there. Oh yeah, look at that. I did not know that was a thing. Okay, we're producing 8.77 million FE per tick. That's starting to go down. So if I like move this like all the way over here. Pressurized, let's say we want, I don't know, 20 of those I'm making. Can you push straight from the entangle port into the turbine? I'm not too sure. Is that something you can do? It's not something I really want to start testing out. If you can do it. If I do that, yeah, it's instantly gone up there. That's flying down now. If I move this like all the way over here. And do that. How's that looking? That's looking a bit worse. So you can just make a 3x3x3 cube of tube in the network, and it will make transfer rate a whole. Oh, okay, right. That's what you're saying. Alright, I think we're good. You know, we are pretty stacked on how much we are producing. It does seem with this. That's full. That's full. It should be trashing the rest, which is what I wanted. This seems to be doing the trick just fine. I would like to know how much we're actually using, though. How's it going over here? These should still be hanging in there, but I would assume if I type in uranium, it's still going down. So we need more uranium seeds. That's what we need to handle all of this. So let me grab a stack of those. What is it for the seed? Imperium. Let's see. How many seeds do you think we need? Another 10? Another 10 will be fine, right? Go into the farming. I need more prosperity. Let's throw that in there. That in there. You might want to get an overflow energy bin. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know why I'm getting lost here. The only thing... You can make an industrial battery? Yeah. You can make an industrial battery. It seems to be doing fine, like with the whole steam and stuff. Usually the issue, if you want to bin it, is when the steam builds up in here and the steam builds up in here. But the steam doesn't seem to be building up here because we've got the overflow trash can for the steam. So I think it's one or the other. Overflow trash for the steam or overflow for the energy. I don't think we need both. I think we might be fine. We do seem to be still ticking up with 150 MBs. I think solely the issue is going to be here. 3x3 industrial battery. Yeah, probably about 1 trillion energy. You're probably not wrong with that. But then there won't be any use for the Draconic Evolution one. You know? And we want the Draconic Evolution one. Right. Where is farming? The Draconic one is decor? Oh, okay. If it's decoration. But no, you want it to be useful, do you not? You don't want it just as decor. You want it to be full usage. Right. Let's have a look now. Is it still going down, the uranium? So we're on 65. It flickers between, but it still looks like it's going down. Oh, it went up back to 61. Maybe another 10 seeds should do the trick, maybe? Alright. Slap those in there, and that should be enough seeds. Right. If about 30 seeds of uranium isn't enough to keep this going, I don't know what is. How are you actually meant to produce? Like, if you're just using mechanism for this whole thing, how are you actually just meant to run a max size reactor with just the pure mechanism mod? Is that even possible? Like, how are you meant to get that much uranium? Or the acid that you need? I would like to see someone do it. Purely, no other mods allowed. Straight up mechanism only. And see if they can do it. Because I don't think you can do it. Honestly. I think you would run into a whole lot of issues. The original mechanism battery can start up to 838 trillion RF. Yeah, the only issue with the battery is you need a lot of, is it lithium dust? The lithium dust necessary for that is actually insane. So we would have to set up, are they boilers? I forget what they're called, what the actual name is. We'd have to set up, they're like orange, whatever they are. We'd have to set up a whole lot of them for it to work. I don't think we've actually managed to ever do max size of that. The battery from mechanism. Purely because of how much lithium dust you need. Alright, let's check now. About 30 uranium seeds. How are we going up? Seems maybe it was holding steady, I don't know. Oh yeah, is it thermal evaporation plants? That's what they're called. Yeah, 32 of those. This seems to be holding, right? We go down, but then it goes back up to like 550, 560. You would be stuck just mining non-stop all day to keep it going, getting 5x processing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's actually possible. Unless I'm just being like ultra lazy with my chemical production and slapping uranium here is just a fix? Like, can you make this any other way, or is yellow cake the only way? I think it is the only way, right? I don't see how else you would be doing this normally. Yeah, I don't think you actually can if you just use the mechanism mod. Alright, yeah, so that seems to be holding the uranium at this speed. It actually seems to be going up, which is pretty good. So, it looks like if I go into here, this is going up, which is pretty nice. This is at max steam and max thing. You know what I want to do? I really want to put them up even more, you know? Add another 8 speed upgrades. Although even that isn't the bottleneck anymore, is it, for this? The bottleneck for this is this side. Speed upgrades. Let's get another 32 of these. Energy upgrades. Get another 32 of these. Although I'm not going to do this. I think fluorite, is that going down? No, fluorite's going up still, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I can afford to get another 30 fluorite seeds. Maxing it out, I think maxing it out would just absolutely drain it'd just instantly disappear. Everything would disappear, I think, if you maxed it out. We'll energy upgrade that. Energy upgrade that. So that seems to be full. Let me just do... Okay. Sulfuric acid, is that holding? That seems to be holding. But I'm assuming there's probably going to be a bottleneck somewhere. I could sense it. But maybe not. We might be holding strong. As we're holding strong right now, and we're producing... That's gone down. Energy speed. Come on, pick it up. Did this? Can this not make it fast enough? This isn't getting the power fast enough. Oh no. Point. There's no way we've just run out of power, right? Right. Bypass limit. Go. Did this just die? The transfer speed? Like, I think it just left. Let me have a look. I don't know why I keep going out there. The reactor's over here, isn't it? Yeah, that's all fine. Power's still not budging, it seems. Max energy, machine, lessers are... Okay, we can do... Let's do 64 of those. But it seems like... Is it... If I just do... That much? Transfer limit? You can just see it ticking. Wait, I don't actually know what the issue is here. Maruski, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Sorry if I said that wrong. Alright. There we go. That is maxed out energy now. Hello, I didn't know you live streamed. I followed you for years on YouTube. Oh, thank you for your support. Yes, we do stream Monday to Friday, starting around 11 a.m. BST. The plug on the turbine. Oh, is that the issue? Oh, that might be the issue actually, isn't it? The transfer out of here, because obviously it's stuck at 800 KFE per tick. Oh, sorry, not we. I. Miles is a busy guy. Whoa. Okay, look at that. Yep. Turbine is cooking. Right there. Yes, so that was definitely a point issue right there. If we go back now. Yep, that's full. That's full. That's doing 400 MB. This is nuts. Wow. Yeah. So now this is working. I don't see any bottlenecks anywhere. Honestly, does anyone see any? I mean, as long as this keeps going up as well, the fluorite. Well, fluorite's pretty decent. Sulfur. Seems fine. Are we good? I think you do 480. I don't think we can do 480 purely because this is at 400. But I think you could upgrade even more. Not like it's necessary at all. I need to stop going out there. Like, over here. Yeah, that's good enough. We could probably do... What's that now? 250? And we're still going up? Wait, I need to check these. How fast is it? Okay, yeah, looks like that. Okay, yeah, the nuclear waste is like... My antimatter production is going to be insane with all of this. Right, how's this do? Yeah, that's full. I kind of do want to just trash the thing just to see how much energy I actually produce. Is that wise or... Is that not wise? I think we're looking good. Is this too risky right now? I've never had it run this high. I need more barrels. And I need to actually start processing all of the stuff in these barrels. Let's get more of this. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Absolutely wonderful is that. If you ask me. Alright. You know what we probably can do, though? We could probably start upgrading some of these some more, can't we? Do that one, that one, that one. Which one do we use quite a lot? Smelting? Why not? Alright, they should be a lot better now. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good with our power. If I do say so myself. Looking kinda clean right now with all this stuff. That's going up. That's still going up, which is nuts. I like it. There you go. I think power has been solved. I'm happy to leave it there for the power. I think I might actually just reduce this a little bit to be like at 200. I don't think, to be fair, we don't even need it that high. I think 150 is probably fine for everything. At least in the moment. When we start getting antimatter production up and running, then I feel like we probably can churn this out a little bit faster. But until that point, we're just filling up a load of barrels, which is not going to go anywhere for now. But I think with that, we are going to go ahead and wrap up the stream there. I know it has been a bit of a short one today. I'm going to try to figure out what is up with my internet. So hopefully we could come back tomorrow. Maybe not have as many issues. That would be nice. But thank you to everyone for the follows, for the subscriptions. Really do appreciate it. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 AM BST. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.